So, I'm having a chat with a couple of members of Unpeople. How are you guys?
Very well, man.
You're very good, man.
Good. You're here at 2000 Trees. How did it feel to be back?
Superb. Having such a good time already. Yeah, we were here yesterday for a bit. Richie was not.
I was a bit rough, but I had some soup, 12 hours sleep. Great.
Perfect.
Right as rain. Yeah. The ultimate medicine.
Yeah. And how's this year feeling in comparison to last year's?
Well, we'll have to wait and see because we're not on for another sort of like 2.5 hours. So, but I am really optimistic.
And you ready?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good,
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Now, hopefully you'll be playing some tracks off your new EP, which is out now. For those who've not heard it yet, tell us a bit about it.
Yeah, it's a collection of 5 songs that we meticulously went over I don't know how long, maybe like a 6-7 month period. Yeah. We recorded it all ourselves. Mm-hmm. Our good friend Eugene the Machine Freeman mixed it for us. And I'm incredibly proud, and it seems to be connecting with people, which is an amazing feeling.
Yeah. No, we jammed everything completely in the room. Yeah, like you say, meticulously went over everything, and we're so happy with every aspect of it. Machine did such an amazing job. The mix sounds wicked. Yeah. I love it personally. I love listening to it and consuming it as a consumer.
That's what you want, to be a fan of your own music as well.
Absolutely. Why not be in your own favourite band?
Yeah, absolutely. And have you started writing towards the next release?
We were literally just talking about this. We were singing some stuff from some new songs we've got in the works in the kitchen this morning.
Very excited about it. To get people to hear this stuff.
How's it sounding in comparison to the EP?
Well, I mean, I don't want to say anything just now. It sounds... I'm just going to do that old cliche and just be like, it's a natural progression, you know?
It's a slightly better version of what we've done.
Yeah. In our humble opinion.
The lyrics are a bit riffier, the hooks are a bit hookier, the lyrics are lyricier.
Yeah.
And the grooves are groovier.
That's the main one. The grooves are groovier. That's all that really matters.
Good. And you know what direction you're wanting to take it?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Good. And do you feel like, because you've only been together for a couple of years, is it now?
Just over a year.
Yeah. Do you feel like you know the sounds that you guys want to create, or is there scope for you just trying random things to see if they work?
I think it was relatively solidified on the EP because we kind of, like we said, went over it so much and we had quite a clear vision of what we wanted it to sound like. Yeah. So yeah, it's just a case of refining it now. And so far I think we're on the right track.
The direction's pretty clear. Like, we all seem to be knowing that that's the direction we want to go in, and we just sort of do whatever we need to do to get there.
Yeah, because I spoke to Luke as well earlier this year, who said he wanted it to be a big contrast from your previous band.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which it clearly is.
Yeah, definitely. There is always going to be some threads running through that, because obviously me and Luke were in the same band, albeit I was only on for the last album of the previous act. But yeah, there's certain bits where it's like, oh, that's undeniably the sound of Luke Cayley, i.e. the way that he voices chords, the way that he writes harmonies. There's always going to be an element of that. But now with everyone else who's in the band adding stuff to the big pot, it's kind of no surprise that it's come out the way that it has, in all honesty.
Yeah, nice. And with the writing side of things, how do tracks normally start off for you guys?
It's normally a riff. Like, I know that's kind of the normal answer, but it's normally a riff, although sometimes just jamming stuff in the room, something might pop out, or sometimes a line, like a lyric thing, like will just come out and I'll be like, oh, this song's going to be about this, and then I'll like write it in a one-er, and then you just kind of fit it to the music. But
Waste was an amazing example because it was an idea, and sort of we jammed the riff, and then in the room we basically one-banged it. And so me, Jake, and Luke just played through the whole thing, and we're like, well, that's the song. And it just fell into place.
The song structure took as long to write as the song is.
Yeah.
Like 3.5 minutes.
Pretty much, yeah. 3:54.
It doesn't always happen, but we
it's
realised
nice when
there's
it does
some magic that can happen in this writing process with us.
That was special, big time.
I can imagine. And people will want to see you playing live. What's your plan for doing some shows?
Well, I mean, we've got a few more festivals before the end of the year. Obviously, we're playing here in 2.5 hours, so if you want to catch us, you better hurry up.
Looky, baby.
And then Bloodstock, Kendall Call-In, Why Not Festival.
Yeah, Radar
Festival. Arctangent Festival. A bunch of festivals basically, and then hopefully some like maybe support tours before the end of the year. Looking to potentially do our first headliner at the end of this year as well. So nice. Yeah, just like keep up to date on all the normal stuff.
Yeah, and you're hoping to go overseas as well, Europe, maybe
Fingers
the
crossed,
States?
fingers crossed, yeah. I mean, that's always been on the agenda, definitely, but we did our first shows abroad earlier on this year, and they were unbelievable, really, really well received. That was in Vienna and Switzerland, and yeah, we had an incredible time. So yeah, more please, more please.
Great stuff, guys. It's been a pleasure having a chat with you.
Thank you very much, man. Cheers. Have a good rest of your festival.
Cheers.
Dave. Cheers.